Hey guys, Joe Tunney here at Infiniti of Kirkland, taking a look at a 2007 Acura MDX that was recently traded in. And I know what you're saying, I don't want to buy a car with 100,000 miles on it, I'm looking for one with low miles. Well, let me tell you something, if ever there was a car that you could feel comfortable buying with a few more miles, the Acura MDX is definitely that vehicle. Like all Honda products, it's built to stand the test of time and has amazing resale value to the absolute limits of its life cycle. And its life cycle is a real long life cycle, especially if it's been well maintained. And maybe you've already checked the Carfax on this and you saw that it was bought new right up north at Acura of Linwood, and has a whopping 17 service records on the Carfax, plus we've just serviced the car as well. So 18 service records that we have documentation for. This is definitely, if you're looking for one with a couple more miles that you can get into under that $20,000 price point, this is a great place to start your search. So if we're going to take a look at this particular car, now 2007 is the first year of the new body style in the MDX, and every single thing is different on the MDX. It's much larger and much more powerful. 300 horsepower, 275 foot-pounds of torque, and vastly more interior space. But if we look at the actual front end of this particular car, looking for rock chips and scratches and other bumps and bruises, we're not going to find any. Actually, it's looking quite good all throughout the front. One little rock chip here, teeny tiny little scuff there, but otherwise this car looks fantastic. If we come along the side, I'm not going to see any door dings of any kind. I'll see a little teeny scuff there, a little rock chip there, but again, no big deal. Little teeny tiny scratch here, a little teeny tiny rock chip here. Taking a look inside, everything looks nice. And so again, this is where the quality really starts to shine on the Acura. It's not just that it drives beautifully, which it does, it's how well everything holds together. The steering wheel, the leather seats, the actual door panels and door trim, all that nice wood finish still looks fresh and original. Taking a look at the back seat, again, everything looks really nice. The leather still feels supple, yet has a lot of integrity, with no fibers popping out, no cigarette burns, no nothing like that at all. Rubber floor mats are a nice touch. Now, one of the nice things with all that power with the Acura is that it tows very well for a smaller size sport utility. In fact, it tows 5,000 pounds. And this one is set up with a factory trailer tow receiver. You don't see that all that often, but just for comparison's sake, our Infiniti version of this, the FX, tows about half of what this tows. This is architecturally an extremely stout vehicle, and that chassis lends itself in the ability to tow much better than anything else in this category. Now, one thing with cars in this size is that the third row seat is almost always minuscule on these. Not so in the MDX. The third row seat is not only roomy, but is also versatile. It's a split folding rear seat, so if you need just one person in the back, they can relax and get quite at home in the back, but then also it opens up a whole new world of storage. And so, yes, for 7 passengers, not a problem at all. 8 in a real pinch, but if it's just 4 or 5 people and everyone wants their own space, you have all the room, not just for them, but for all their stuff as well. Looking at the passenger side, again, everything looks quite nice. The paint's still very lustrous. And then we'll take a look on the inside. So all MDXs are going to be the same that you're looking at. They're all going to be 4-wheel drive. They're all going to be leather interior with third row seat. They're all going to have a glass moonroof. They're all going to have this nice wood finish throughout the interior of the car. What they're not all going to have is this car's very nice quality versus price ratio. It's a very strong car as far as just the overall condition of the car. Those 18 service records, boy, that's going to set it apart from just about everything else on the marketplace. And then that coveted under $20,000 price point. You see what these go for with 150,000 miles, 200,000 miles even. The price that you're paying for this car versus the resale value from here forward is so modest that it really blows everything else away. Hondas, as a rule, make one of the best investments in the used car business. But Acura MDXs, especially first year new body style Acuras, again at that super popular under 20,000 mile price point, they are about the most popular car in the entire sport utility game. If you have any questions about this particular car, if you'd like a copy of the shop report, if you'd like other photographs or videos for this particular car, or you just have some questions that you need an answer to, please, my name's Joe Tunney. Don't hesitate to call me anytime here at Infiniti of Kirkland. Number's 425-821-1600, or just drop me an email anytime at joet@infinitiofkirkland.com.